We are Saturday morning at the Cape. We'll take the kayak out. John boat's not running, so we'll take the kayak out. It's about 6:25. Here's a kayak loaded in the back of the truck. A ride over to the boat ramp. You can see the logistics. Seatbelt. Start up the truck. A windshield wiper. Okay. Here we go. There's the house. There's the moon. There's the street. I'm doing this to show you the logistics of getting to the ramp. This is the back way. Stay off the main drag. El Dorado. How beautiful, huh? How beautiful. Now, a block away from my house. The way to Publix. Windows are a little cloudy, sorry. Still early in the morning. A little rain out in the Everglades this morning. Hopefully it stays away from us. New house. Saw a family sitting there the other evening, having a picnic, lunch, dinner in their driveway. This turns into Cetus Parkway. There's actually a freshwater ramp because there's a salt intrusion dam on Old Burnt Store Road. So there's a freshwater dam up here on the right. Morning. Right here is a freshwater ramp right over there until they build on the lot. There's a freshwater ramp, I guess, that the city has provided, but it's not an official ramp. It's just a way to get down to the water. This is a Old Burnt Store Road over here. This is our neighborhood Publix and Walgreens. That's how far we have to drive to get to Publix. going down to Old Burnt Store Road. You're getting the whole experience. The reason that I moved here, right? Yeah. Okay, this is Old Burnt Store Road, and they're widening it. They're putting a bridge in. This is going to be a 6-lane monster, but I think what you'll do is have a underpass up at Embers, which is the road that I live one block off of. And up on the left up here, you see the sign for the boat ramp. Today's Saturday, Memorial Day. I hope I don't get into huge crowds at the ramp because I'm in the kayak. There are only 2 slips on the ramp, so I'm early enough this morning, but I don't know when I come back in if I'll be fighting people or not. And here is the boat ramp. How's that? You think that's good enough reason to have purchased that property, even though it's not on the saltwater? I'm only a few minutes away. All right, so now I'm going to deal with getting the kayak in the water. Here's a quick shot of the ramp. And the canal. That's recording, right? I'm having a technical time with the GoPro. Okay, so a boat just went by. I can't show you, but we're on an intersection here of a couple of canals. And it goes anywhere from 20 to 27 feet deep. And there are schools of little baby tarpon that come up and roll on the surface and then go back down. Are they coming up for air? Yesterday they were actually attacking some kind of little fish. So the challenge is to figure out what matched the hatch and see if I can get a bite. So far, no tarpon on the hook, but it's exciting to keep trying. How's that for a view, huh? And the moon's over here. Good time of the month. Holes, 5 or 6 of them just came to the surface and rolled there. I don't know if they're coming up for oxygen. It's more like oxygen than feeding at this point. You can barely see the sparkles over there. Maybe some of them over there now. See them sparkling? This is what it's like with the trolling motor. Pretty cool, huh? Steering with my feet. Although at these slower speeds, I am running 1.5, 1.6 miles an hour. There's the bunny over there. I don't know if you can see him. So I guess the boas haven't made it over this area. Thank God. There are rabbits everywhere. No wind this morning. No wind. Calm as can be. But if a fish breathes, you can hear him. In the morning there were a couple that were popping against the seawall. It's a little bit less active this morning, but that's fishing, right? So there's the moon. I don't know if you can see it. Look how calm it is this morning. We had 30-mile-an-hour winds last week. Now it's completely calm. It's only 8 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, the wind will start. This is the time. Beautiful. I'm heading back in. Okay, the boat ramp's right up there. Trolling right now. Fish rolling all around me, but they're not eating anything, so I don't know if they're coming up for oxygen. Talked to one of the locals. He says lots of little bait fish around. That's what I'm trying to fish. And they keep insisting they're jacks, but believe me, if jacks are feeding, you throw anything in the middle. So I still think that they're juvenile tarpons. All you see is tails rolling, and them they'll come up, they'll feed real quick, and then all of a sudden they're gone. All right, anyway, that's the end of today. Thank you for hanging out with me. By the way, right now it's 9:45, rush hour. I made it. Got the kayak over to the side. Had to load everything on the other side of the ramp. Came in quickly, pulled it out of the way. Now I'm going to throw it in the back of the truck. Go back to the Cape home.